Liger Pack, great to have you here once more, and as always, this is Light Liger, continuing my exchange reviews, and this time we got ourselves a European centralized exchange known as WhiteBit, and there's actually not really that many European-based exchanges out there, really, who are actually up and up with all the regulations and things that are going with legislation. So that is kind of surprising. I mean, most of them are trying to LARP as European, but really they're Russian. But WhiteBit actually is one of those more established ones currently, and that's what we're going to be talking about here today. So I think obviously we always start with the trading tab. So these are actually allowing basic trading, spot trading, and also margin trading is now available on WhiteBit. So let's start with the interface here and first and foremost. So obviously, as you can see, there's a lot of data here. Easy ways to basically find all the pairings to stables. Even fiat is supported here. So Russian rubles, euros, United Arab Emirates. I don't remember what exactly it's called. And USD is here, so a lot of different options for stablecoin pairings, which, I mean, not stablecoins, but fiat pairings, which you don't necessarily see that much in a lot of exchanges. Obviously, you have stablecoins here as well, and you have popular things like Bitcoin and, you know, etc. And in terms of here, we can see the selling orders and here the buying orders. I think it's very clean. I also like these bars that they use for the colors. It makes kind of like idea what is the volume, the amount that are being bought. Like gives a bit of an understanding for the people what's going on. And you can search for your balances through easily also on the platform. That's kind of neat. And there's also trade history here that has gone for the pairing that you have chosen. You can even choose the depth if you so desire. Obviously the same, I mean, TradingView is looking pretty much same way on everywhere. Now there's also a layout thing that you can change. So I can swap these around if I want to. That's extremely convenient. You don't see that in many places, actually. That's something really cool. So in terms of the interface, very friendly, very good. I guess we're going to be taking a bit of the margin trading, which, by the way, as I keep saying to you guys, I don't do derivatives or margin. Never been the thing for me. But if you're interested in that, that is something you can also do in WhiteBit. And here you can see the pairings. There's quite a lot of them actually here. You know, interestingly enough. And this interface also, I find it clear. Usually they can be really messy for, you know, these type of things, but I appreciate it. Now, let's go into the balance. And the balance tab obviously has icons here. I love icons, guys. It makes everything readable, makes everything cooler. I appreciate that. There's obviously two separate accounts, the trade account and normal balanced account. There's also tabs for the fiats, which are supported here. Hryvnia. Okay, this is not United Arab Emirates. I think this is Ukraine. So sorry about that misconception there. And we have stable coins here. I don't know what the VNDC is, but pretty much all the big ones minus DAI. Now, a lot of coins being supported here. I'm gonna say perhaps 200, 300 coins. Maybe I'm gonna have the right amount here listed. A lot of good alts here also to choose from. DeFi, non-DeFi, a lot to choose from, which might interest you. Now they also have this new thing called smart staking, which is basically providing liquidity for margin trading. So if you have USDT on your account, you can get a pretty high interests on them. So let's say I want to put $100 of USDT, and we'll get a $1 for putting it 20 days. And okay, usually the normal rate is 10% for a year. So you will be getting a lot more in such a shorter period of time. That would mean like a 1% per month. This is a 1% for 20 days. And obviously this 30-day period even has higher percentage, 90-day plans 6%. So these are really good, you know, numbers we're talking about here. Really good returns. A year, 30%. That's high. There's a couple of DeFi services that do that, but you know, 30% on a SIFI setting, never seen that before. Half a year, 13%. That's usually the year's interest. Really good for Bitcoin as well. Very, very high. There's obviously minimums and maximums. I always think that these exchange-based lending things can be very profitable. I think a lot of people are not utilizing them much as they should. Dash is available here. They actually had a Dash airdrop, which I talked about on an airdrop video. Sadly, there is a minimum of 0.5. I've only got 0.05 here, so I can't actually participate on this one. But maybe I will deposit some Dash and actually put it into, because these percentages are not exactly for the best for Dash when you really think about it for the long term. But there are a lot of other altcoins, a bit more low. SLT could be one good one. Everx, I don't even know what that is. Digex, a lot of kind of like random things. I think this one could be good. But there, what I'm trying to say here is a lot of coins which you can provide liquidity for, and maybe there will be future ones in as well. So these are pretty good in my opinion. So something to look into if you're really looking into getting some more money. Now there's the AML, which is basically money laundering stuff. I don't know what exactly this is for. I can check for addresses, I guess, which are involved in money laundering options. Seems very interesting feature, which I've never seen before. Peer-to-peer, and this is for, I guess, trading, I guess, getting people to join and, trading against themselves. You can actually send, there's a code system. I can send like money through any person in this thing. If I want to give you Dash, I can send you this and I can create a code so you can send between accounts. Really cool. And there's no fee far as I know. So that's good. And there's a bunch of different things which are being supported here. I don't know many of these actually though, but something to actually look into. By the way, that looks like Social Shen logo. And then there's trading competitions going on right now for Stark Chain, Dynamic, WhiteBit, December for BTC. I think that's already over. And Dash is also there, which is over. Upcoming. No ongoing, I guess. When this ended? Actually, just yesterday. But then there's the DEX, which is basically called ByteSwap, which is an automated market maker that is currently on the Ethereum blockchain. This is actually something I didn't know about. So the LP token is called WSS. And that's something you may want to use if you're looking into DEX services as well. I don't know what is the utility or whatever. It has actually an audit, which is good. So I don't know what is the idea of this token. Doesn't really say, but let's move on. Let's go into fees. That's important. A lot of people like that, and the withdrawal fees are what they are. There's obviously always fees involved with fiat things. Trading fee is 0.1%. It's okay, and it's not actually too bad. I've seen a lot of ones with 0.2. Uniswap is, for example, and all other DEXs are 0.3. So good options here. And deposits are free for most of the coins, but there are sometimes these certain coins have deposit minimums. Something I never liked, something I never approved, but this is one of those platforms that actually has that. They also have a buck bounty if you want to have some money. I guess they're going to be paying you for that if you're going to be finding problems on their website. Token listing process, you can apply. I don't know how much it costs. I think it's around $2,000 to get listed on WhiteBit at the minimum, so in case you want to be here. Probably cheaper for the Ethereums. There is a referral program, and I don't actually know. I got like some demo USDT, but I don't know if that's actually real money. But thank you, Tiago Bor, for signing under me. And you will be getting 40% of the trading fees paid by your referrals. That's pretty standard, a bit more on the higher end compared to a lot of other options out there. There is a KYC process, which to me is optional for some of the stuff. I don't remember exactly. The site comes in Russian, Estonian, Chinese, I think that is Mandarin, and Spanish. And that's pretty much my rundown of WhiteBit. I have been using it lately because this is where I've been using a couple of my coins, such as Simple Software Solutions. They got recently listed here, so I've been trading it here. Overall, okay, exchange fees are not too bad. It does have those minimum deposit things. which, you know, I'm not like, for example, XRP. 1 XRP is the minimum. Something I don't like. But outside from that, if you're going to be, you know, trading on a good sums, it's not a problem for you. If you're a whale, it's not going to be your concern. OK Exchange, for as far as I'm concerned, they have been around since 2018. So a bit more established. 3 years, 2 years for any exchange is pretty respected already in the space. But thanks for watching. I will be seeing you guys on the next exchange review, obviously. See you soon. Cheers.